In tonight's second presidential debate, the gloves came off.
President Obama and former Governor Mitt Romney went after each other in New York tonight. 24-hour News 8 political reporter Rick Albin has been watching the slugfest. Joins us now with more.
You know, I've been watching these things for 36 years, and I have never seen a presidential debate like this one tonight. The president was much more energized, as we talked about. He certainly would be. He certainly took the issues to Governor Romney. Governor Romney didn't back off. And as this debate went on, it became clear that both men were not going to take anything off of the other. They had a lot of conversations about big issues. You'll hear all about this in the days to come, about Libya and about the economy. But one of their earlier terse exchanges was about energy. This gives you an idea of the tone of tonight's matchup.
The right course for America is to have a true all-of-the-above policy. I don't think anyone really believes that you're a person who's going to be pushing for oil and gas and coal. You'll get your chance in a moment. I'm still speaking.
Well,
and the answer is, I don't believe people think that's the case, because that wasn't a question.
Okay.
That was a statement. I don't think the American people believe that. I will fight for oil, coal, and natural gas. And the proof of whether a strategy is working or not is what the price is that you're paying at the pump. If you're paying less than you paid a year or two ago, why then the strategy is working. But you're paying more. When the president took office, the price of gasoline here in Nassau County was about $1.86 a gallon. Now it's $4 a gallon.
Think about what the governor just said. He said, when I took office, the price of gasoline was $1.80, $1.86. Why is that? Because the economy was on the verge of collapse. Because we were about to go through the worst recession since the Great Depression, as a consequence of some of the same policies that Governor Romney is now promoting. So it's conceivable that Governor Romney could bring down gas prices, because with his policies, we might be back in that same mess.
It gives you a sense for the tone. Now, neither man backed down. Both said more than once that the other man simply was not telling the truth. It was an active and heated debate, but was it effective? And if it was effective, for whom? You know, we were talking about this downstairs. Of course, the base on both sides is going to love it, but you got to get that undecided voter, and a lot of those are undecided women. You saw two alpha males out there tonight. I don't know how well that's going to play with women. Of course, we'll see the polling data and see what happens as we continue to watch that electoral map over the next 4 or 5 days.
Yeah, there's always the debate and then the post-debate debate.
Yeah, and then the debate about all of the debates and what impact they have. But this year they have made a difference, at least the first one.
Yeah, it was a wild one, that's for sure. All right, thank you, Rick.